Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to care for a bearded dragon. I've got my bearded dragon a couple days ago and just wanted to show you some of the ways that I take care of it. Okay, so I don't want to turn it sideways because then you guys have to turn your whole screen sideways. That's my bearded dragon. His name's Rango. I was going to name him Rico, but so just giving you a glance over the cage. So what bearded dragons need is heat lamps. I got this. I got a whole kit, a 20-gallon kit. For a baby, 20-gallon works. And then for a grown-up, a 40-gallon is a minimum that you could give a single bearded dragon. So, yeah, I'm using a 20-gallon. And when he gets older, I'll obviously be getting him a 40-gallon. So you need lights. This one right here is the basking light. They always need a basking spot. The basking spot needs to be in between 100 to 110 degrees. And right now around his basking spot is 100 degrees, if you can see on the thermometer. And then humidity. It's supposed to be in the desert range, but I have some water in here, so that'll take the humidity up a little bit. So he's got this big log for when he grows up. He'll have a bigger area to go in. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you some items that you need and how to use them and how to care for them. Okay, so first I'm gonna be talking about the lighting. This one right here is a basking light. It's 100 watt basking light. This one right here is a night light, red night light, heat lamp. And then this one right here is the, I don't know what it's called, but it's fluorescent bulb kind of thing. Okay, so I got some bushes. You can get bushes that are kind of optional, like leaves and stuff like that. Kind of optional, just to make your cage look a bit better. But my bearded dragon sometimes goes up on the leaves to sleep, so kind of works pretty good. But it'll only support him until when he's small. You see I got some fruits and veggies in there. So I normally feed him his crickets. And my crickets are in my garage because my mom doesn't like crickets. So I got a water bottle to spray him with and to get the humidity up a little bit. I got some Repcal calcium with D3, you see. Let's see, I got these pellets. They don't really eat them unless you mix them with some like bananas or something sticky that you could stick these on. It's really good for them. Same with this, it's just a bigger jar and different kind. Got some Dixie cups for putting some Repcal calcium with D3 in and a couple crickets, and then I just stick my hand on top and shake it up. That works really good. Instead of using a bag, you can use a bag also. There's this stuff for the crickets they eat. It's kind of optional, but kind of like to keep my crickets alive. And I kind of like to feed them healthy stuff so my bearded dragon gets a healthy diet. And then this is also some calcium without D3. See? Without D3. Same brand and everything, I think. Yep. And then down here, it's got Dixie cups, and then a big thing of vitamin sand, colored vitamin sand. So, and then when you give them water, it's optional to kind of put one in there because most bearded dragons don't drink out of the puddle of water because they are attracted to movement. But if you do have a water thing in there, mine sometimes likes to go in there and just bathe in it. Then normally take a crap in it, so change it daily, if not every couple days. But when you use their water, don't get faucet water because it has chlorine in it. The chemicals can kind of mess them up. So I use bottled water. For fruits and veggies and stuff like that, I use sweet potatoes. I used green pepper, cucumbers, and I don't know what this stuff is. It's like a leafy green. You can also get like, what else could you get? You could get like, I don't know, mustard green. Yeah, mustard greens. They sell them at grocery stores like Co and stuff. So, yeah, you're gonna need some of that. He or she, bearded dragons. How I feed them. A lot of people, other people are different, but when they're younger, they'll eat 25% fruits and veggies. More toward the fruit. I mean, more toward the veggie side because of fruits are kind of more of a treat to them. So they eat 25% fruits and veggies. Like I said again, toward the veggie side, and 75% crickets when they're babies like this. Mine can fit in my palm of my hand. May look pretty big right now, but it's really, really small. You'll see if you ever get one. So, yeah, and for meat, 75% you can use crickets, mealworms, waxworms. You can feed waxworms like rarely, more like a really big treat because they're extremely high in fat and can kind of also mess up your dragon, get too fat and can't do anything. So yeah, I always have a log for him to sit on. He's got a log right there. But that's sort of optional. He needs a basking spot, meaning basking spots are where the light shines down on a heating spot. You could use this log or something, anything. But I would recommend to get a log at the pet store. I wouldn't grab one from outside and stick it in the cage because there's probably insects in it. That's why I was afraid to get one out and outside, stuff like that. I don't want to hurt my beardy. I'll take my beardy out at the end after I get done with everything. So, yeah, and then this, he goes on this to sleep sometimes. You can also get some like a hammock in the corner. I was gonna get one of them, but just didn't really think he wanted it. And then that's more of a hiding spot. Mine's see-through, completely on 4 corners. If your dragon gets pretty scared pretty fast and kind of pays attention to you a little bit more than the crickets that he's going to eat, I would put a wallpaper on the back and sometimes if you want on the sides and just leave the front open. It'll also make it kind of look a little bit more rainforest kind of a look. So yeah, mostly covered about everything. Like I said again, I keep my tank 100 to 110. Right now it's 100 degrees, the basking spot is. The humidity is 30 degrees. And the humidity, you're supposed to keep it at 10 to 30 humidity. And 100, it's 100, I use Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and then like, I don't know, 38 degrees Celsius maybe, something like that. 41 for 105, and then okay, so I think I've covered mostly everything. If you have any questions, just subscribe and leave a comment below. Like I said, I'm going to take my dragon out just to show you what he looks like. A healthy dragon is one that if a baby doesn't run away from you, if they don't run away from you or back up or anything, that means there's something wrong with it. Mine just backed up, it's trying to run away. So, and I'll show you how to pick them up in a second. 1 sec, I gotta get him. Nobody. Got him. Okay. So, that's my beardy. He's not a regular. He's I'm not sure what he is. He's a fancy kind of a one. On his spikes, if you can see, he has like more of a copper tint, sort of. I like how his head's more like stripes. His body is like that, and his tail rounds off with like dots, and then it starts to blend into stripes. His stomach has polka dots. It's a male. I'll tell you how if it's a male or not. So this is how you pick it up. Set it down. Well, I'm gonna set it down. Okay, so you're gonna take your hand for babies and grown-ups, and you're going to slowly scoop their chest up, and then they'll get the top arms on you. Then you can just kind of lift them up, and they'll kind of just climb on your hand. You can also let them like crawl all around your body. Just make sure you don't squish them. And yeah, if you want to take them outside, you can do that. Actually, taking it outside every once in a while is a good thing for them because the sun is like a lot better for them than that UVA or UVB light. I don't know which it was, but yeah, she's pretty. Sorry, it's a guy. His name's Rango. So yeah, you can let him crawl up your body and stuff like that. Now to check if it's a male or a female, it's kind of gonna be hard to check because I have one hand. But anyway, if you pull its tail up, mine's a male. I don't have any females. Oops, one sec, he's running. They run really fast, especially when they're babies. They're energetic. Yeah. So you lift their tail up, and I don't know if you can see it, but if they have two bumps, right about there, something like that. It's two bumps and then a line. That means a male. Then female, I think, is like just more just like a bladder kind of a thing. Just like a butthole kind of. Okay, so yeah, this is like my bearded dragon a lot. Healthy, nice. I feed babies 6 crickets a day, and I put calcium powder on them every single day. A lot of people will say to put a lot of people will say to put it on twice a week, but I just put it on every day just to keep them extra healthy. And if you bring them outside, you can and he gets lots of that sun ray, then you can just lower down on the calcium stuff. If you don't have calcium with D3, you're gonna have to buy calcium and D3 and then mix it together or something. So, yeah, I think I covered mostly everything. Yeah. Well, this is Zachary991. Tune in on some of my other videos, and this is how to care for a bearded dragon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and see ya, I guess. See ya.